kickoff.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
David.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott, the Cowboy.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon.
Prescott's pass.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
For a guy still in his 2nd year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
The ball carrier.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
At the 46-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
2nd and 10. At the Cowboys.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 21. 9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. This is Hines. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. On third down, Hines. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of downs and another shot at the end zone.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator on what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown on the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings
Here's Hines.
11 at the 24-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 23-yard line. A big pickup of 38. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
3rd and 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Well, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Prescott on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Elliott shoves him aside. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Elliott on the carry.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
The ball carrier.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
At the 11.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And the man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
1st down.
Well, that'll get them the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to take off with it and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 1st down, Prescott. He's going up top for Herndon downfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
6-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
2nd and 5.
They run with Hines. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Pat Bosher.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Hines on a toss play. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the interception by the Bucks D leads to a touchdown. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucks. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Third down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A good return there.
Mita! Somebody ring the doorbell.
The Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good game right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Brought him down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 36.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it left side to Johnson. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
What?
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That nigga in the backfield.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Down at his own 3-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Chris Herndon, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Levante David able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
I mean, he had time to build a campfire back there. He still couldn't get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40 area.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 4. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Leonard Fournette on the
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He was
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
the handoff to the fullback.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Right back to use check again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. But you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about. But as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down. 4 quarters worth of pounding. And now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Again, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
Brings up 4th and goal.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Chris Herndon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The Buccaneers are moving on in these playoffs. So we say thanks for watching, and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.